Let's just say happy May. It is May, and I feel like the fifth month of the year really snuck up on me. I don't know if y'all feel the same, but that's how I'm feeling today. So I have my coffee here and I'm on my lunch. So we're going to do a quick little plan with me. My favorite part about these videos is when I'm able to connect with you all. So make sure you're commenting throughout the live so that we can chat together and I can see your comments. I'm going to pull up my YouTube real quick on my other device just so that I can see your comments when they do start to come through, because it's hard for me to see on my camera and then also see on your comments. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and look up that. And while I'm doing that, go ahead and comment below if you are team replay or if you're watching this video in real time. I'd love to know that. All right, here we go. So I wanted to chat with you all about my setup and then also kind of discuss what my plans are going to be for the month of May. And yeah, that's what I got going on. So the first thing I'm going to do is y'all, my hands are a little ashy, so I'm going to go ahead and use a little lotion. This is what happens when I film live. I don't get to cut anything out. So when I film live, you all get the real deal and I don't cut anything, and then I allow you all to watch it later, and it's how we get to connect, right? Because I'm just a regular person like everyone else. So getting into it, I want to discuss a couple things. One, can we get into my nails, y'all? I did blue nails to match my blue planner for the month of May, and I'm kind of obsessed with it. I really like how they turned out, little flowers, and I just think it coordinates so well with the planner. Isn't that adorable? So anyway, that's just me excited about that. And then I'm drinking my coffee in my Gilmore Girls mug. I'm doing decaf right now. So no judgment to my decaf folks. And then I'm going to go ahead and light my candle because I just want to create a little vibe, you know? I have my Own Your Magic candle, and it smells like a tea party. Honestly, it's like kind of like a little fresh scent. The last time I tried to do this on live, y'all, it wasn't charged, and so it didn't work. So that was fun. But today we're charged. And so I have my candle lit. We're going to have a little candlelight planner sesh. That being said, I do also have my little planner supplies. I'm gonna be careful as to not light it on fire. This is my little planner or pencil case. It fits a lot, and I kind of wanted to show that. So inside of here, I have my sticker books. I also have my markers and pens and things, along with some washi tape. So I'm gonna grab that. And yeah, I think that's all I'm using out here today. I have some, I think I'm missing a marker, y'all. So I might have to use a different marker, but I have my daily grind markers here that I love using in my planner. But I think I'm missing one. I gotta go check. But I think I'm missing a marker. And don't you hate when that happens? Like when your set is incomplete? Because that is like my least favorite thing. And in addition to those stickers, I also wanted to use some of my stickers from Paper K. I love Paper K. And Paper K has some cute little stickers. So I have those off to the side because I might be using these too. I have a little swatch of paper because I feel like I'm going to be swatching some stuff to see what colors I want to use. And yeah, let's get into it. I'm going to move my candle a bit, and I'm going to move my angle a little bit. There we go. Give myself a little more space there. Okay. I'm looking at the comments. Let me know where you're tuning in from if you'd like to chat. I'd love to chat with you all. And then I'm going to grab my tweezers because they just help me out. So let's get into a setup real quick. So I have my planner in my blue coquette cover here. I just think it's mad cute. So, and I just want to show y'all this because I was just excited about it. So basically, I feel like this says, okay, hear me out. April showers, bring May flowers. Like the little transition, I don't know. When I open my planner, I'm like, this is just the cutest little thing because I have like my little April that I colored in here, and then we get into May. I just thought that was a cute little transition. Let me know if you agree in the comments. I'm also going to show y'all my April mood tracker because I finished it in the month of April. And this is the first time I finished a mood tracker in like a really long time. So I was excited about that. So getting into it. I colored this with regular colored pencils. So I'll show you up close. This is just like some colored pencils that I used. And I think it turned out kind of cute. Personally, didn't used to be a coloring. I wasn't really into coloring before. But when I started using the Daily Grind spring insert, I don't know, I just was like, why not color in my planner? I'm already in my planner a lot. I don't need a separate book. I can just color in my planner. So yeah. Sarah says, I'm working through my to-do list, using my planner more consistently. Let's go, Sarah. I love that. Okay, so I have that, and then going into the first tab, I have my May view. I just like having this view, like just so I know. Boom, there's my May view. And so I have that. I'm trying to get a good setup going, y'all. So I have my May there. And then I also did a May consistency tracker. Now I need to go in here and update this. So y'all, if you all are back planning as well, if you're like a back planner, don't feel, you know, embarrassed about that. We all have to back plan every once in a while. So I'm going to do that now. So the colors I used are, again, this is why I have a little swatch of paper, because I forget what colors I use sometimes. Is that color? No, it's not. See what I mean? Sometimes I have to go in. I think it's this one. Yeah, I think that's it. So that's for this one, read a book. So I did not read a book all 5 days or read all 5 days, but I did read on Friday and I did read on Sunday. So we're gonna track that. I read on Sunday. Okay, and then we're gonna get into my other areas. I did take my supplements every day this month so far. I don't think that's the right marker, so we're gonna keep looking. Okay, so I took my supplements every day, so I'm gonna fill that in. And I'm just using the Daily Grind like highlighters for this. And next up, I think this is the right marker. Yes, I took my meds every morning so far this month. Okay, and then I'm gonna do evening meds, which I unfortunately forgot on Sunday night, so I did everything except Sunday night. It happens. Okay. And then daily exercise. Y'all, I've been on the struggle bus with that because I'm still recovering from pneumonia. So I did some exercise on Saturday. I consider a nice brisk walk exercise personally. So there's that. But the other days I did not exercise. Hoping to get a nice walk in today. Okay, and then one last one, my daily scripture. I'm gonna go ahead and fill that in. And I got that. All right, so I filled out my consistency tracker, got that going, and I filled this in with, what did I fill this in with? Colored pencils and markers. I use both for this one. All right, and then getting into my May tracking. I have not done my May tracking yet. So I'm gonna fill that out. I don't think I'm gonna do that in this video, but I'm gonna fill it out. And I'm hoping that Daily Grind releases this also for the summer because it's a spring insert. So I'm hoping they do a summer one because I've been enjoying it, y'all. So in the front, I have my spring insert. This is basically what I call like my fun area. Like this is just stuff I've been filling in for fun, having fun doing it. Oh, and this is my April tracking. So I tracked my mood in April. This was my key here at the bottom. And this is how I tracked my mood in April. So I had a good time doing it. Like even on sad days or like days that were more difficult, I just really enjoy being able to like come in here at the end of the day and fill it in. So that's been nice. And that's the rest of my spring insert. And then getting into my May goals. So I'm going to fill this out today. So last month I did, let me go to a page. Last month I did work, socials, exercise, meds, vitamins, daily scripture, meal plan, home, screen free time, care, self-care, and reading time. That was a different day, so I just wrote that in. So now I'm going to fill out this month's goals. So I have my pen here from Billy Beautiful. I've been using these pens in my daily grind planner. This is just the last couple months. That's what I've been using, and I've been loving them. And so I'm trying to be strategic about the order I put these in. Okay, so you have work. And then meds and vitamins, content, okay, and we got home. Home could be anything, y'all, but I should be doing something around my home. And then of course my meal plan, exercise, reading, self-care, and screen free time. Okay. Some reason my pen is working just fine on the swatch paper, and then it works weird when I try to write on here. I cannot stand when that happens. It could just be from the highlighter. Okay, so we have that going on. And then now I'm going to probably fill these in off camera because I have a hard time thinking deeply about my plans and talking at the same time. And I don't want to leave y'all hanging without speaking. So top 3 priorities this month. Finishing the school year. Because I work in a school setting. So finishing the school year strong. Decluttering and home projects. And then financial focus. All right, and then word of the month. Word of the month. I don't know, y'all. I feel like word of the month, it's kind of hard. I feel like for May, I'm really excited to just jump into a bunch of things. So, excitement. Sarah says, agree on the walk being exercise, yes. And then Sarah also says, oh, at the end of the year, such a push with all the extra testing, field trips. Yeah. And I work at a college, so it's a little different, but same energy, like same busy energy, Sarah. So 100%. Ooh, I like the word new. You know what? I'm gonna go with refresh. I'm gonna go with refresh. I don't know where I just got that from, but that's kind of how I feel about it. And then I'm the most excited about, y'all, I'm most excited about the school year ending. End of academic year. That's what I'm most excited about, honestly. Like, in summer approaching and warmer weather, because I've been cold. So I'm excited about consistent warm weather, because I feel like the super weird all over the place weather is what got me pneumonia. So consistently warm weather. Okay, so I have my May here. I'm going to fill out the rest later. And then going into the month. So this is what I did for last week. I just kind of wanted to show you all. I did that. And then that was my Saturday. I had a Sunday, but I ripped it out. Long story. Going into next week. Okay. So for this, I'm just going to do a quick little spread. I used the to-do list yesterday, which was fine. No big deal. I used my to-do list from Daily Grind as well, like my little half sheet of paper that looks like this. Okay, so I used this yesterday, and yeah, that's what I used. So I was like, kind of, I don't know. I was planning, I was doing a lot of digital stuff, but I feel like it was still a good outcome yesterday, so no complaints there. And I'm grabbing some markers because I'm not sure which color blue I need to use. So here's a bunch of different blues that I have, and I'm just going to see which one I like. I like that one. It's funny to me how sometimes they're exactly the same from like different brands, but they're the exact same color. Don't like that one as much. And these two are the same, but this is the same brand, so that's fine. I would expect that. I'm going to use this one because it's erasable, and I just kind of want to keep it safe today. So I'm going to use my erasable blue. And, oh, you know what? Let's do washi first. Do my washi tape first. Now, one thing I do wish I could do on YouTube is like have music playing in the background, but that is not allowed on YouTube. That is a TikTok kind of thing. And you can't do it on Instagram either because of copyright stuff. But I wish I could play a little music in the background for y'all. And I thought about trying with copyright-free music in the background, but that's an experiment I have yet to do. So I'm going to try that one of these days. Okay, I have my little bows at the top there. And then I'm going to do my little, do you call this gingham? My little gingham print at the bottom. There we go. And I usually line my boxes, but this time, I don't know. There we go. I think that turned out nice. And again, back to the blue. So this is something I really struggled with, y'all. But Daily Grind did a video showing how to do it. And so they took their marker and went that way, or they used washi tape or something. And then they went this way. And then they went this way. Now, I really want them to like, I really want this box to be a little more, I don't know. I can't think of the word, but I want the box, I don't know. I I want it to be a little more obvious what we do with this box. It's supposed to show you the month, like where you are in the month, but I just think that, I don't know. I think we could do it a little different. And I know they usually update their planner a couple times a year, so I'm hoping when they update it, we'll get an update on that. But you're supposed to block that out, and then you're supposed to write the days of the week. So this is like the second week-ish of the month, I guess. So that means starting with, let's see, starting with, let me get my month out because I'm struggling. This is why I give y'all pre-recorded videos, because otherwise I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so this is May, and then we're here. So starting with the 4th through the 10th, I guess. So like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, right? Yeah. So then I'd fill this out. There we go. Okay. And that's how you fill that out. And then you're just showing like where you are in the month. I guess you could fill it all out, but I typically don't. And then I'm going to grab my stickers. So I got these stickers from Ruthful Printables, Ruthful Planning. And I like them because there's only 2 Mays. Week reflection, week ahead. Okay. So I'm going to use this May. Because again, I just like a nice cohesive situation. Like I could write these things in very easily. It's not difficult, but I like having stickers. That is my go-to. So now I'm going to take, do I want to do like a pink, y'all? Or do I want to keep it all blue? Part of me kind of wants to do like a pink marker for this section. Oh, that's not the pink I want. Let's see. I'll keep it blue. Why not? So I'm going to do blue here. Maybe I'll add a little purple or something at the top. So I'm setting up my week here. And for this week, this focus is going to be on meal planning and like what we're going to eat this week. And my exercise, like what I actually end up doing for exercise and what I want to do. So I'm going to create a little bit of division on each box by making some little dots. Okay, so I'm going to grab my pink erasable marker and my ruler, and I'm just going to go in the middle each section and create some like little lines. Go. Super easy. And here I can go all the way across. I'm going to take a there, there, there. So now I have lines to separate, and the top is going to be exercise and the bottom is going to be like dinner plans, because I struggle with dinner plans more than anything else. So there's that. And I'm going to do like a little check box here. So I'm just going to do like a little there so I can check off if it happened or not. And then I will fill this in. Let me know if y'all meal plan or meal prep or plan ahead when it comes to meals. I struggle with it, but lately it's been going okay. I've been trying to just like focus on doing it the night before, if nothing else. That way I'm not struggling day of knowing what I'm going to eat. So I've been kind of taking like bite-sized chunks, pun intended, out of meal planning. All right. So now that I have that, I'm actually probably going to use, should I use, thinking about using an erasable pen with this for fear of messing up my plans. Yeah, I'll just use a regular pen. It's fine. Okay, so going into Monday, that already happened. So, it did not happen, y'all. Full disclosure, it did not happen. And then for dinner, we had leftovers. So I'm just going to write leftovers. And then today, it's going to be fish and veggies for dinner. I already know what I'm making. And 30-minute walk. I'm going to go outside and walk for real this time today. And then Wednesday, I'm trying to remember what I had to cook. Oh, I have a HelloFresh meal tomorrow. So, and Thursday. And I didn't put what the meal is because it doesn't matter. I mean, it does, but it doesn't. I have it in the refrigerator. I'm just going to grab it and make it whatever it is. I'm gonna, I switched them, y'all. I'm losing my mind. Okay, so now it's meal on top, exercise at the bottom, I guess. This is what happens when I'm talking and planning at the same time, but it's all good. So let me just finish the meals then for the week. Saturday, I'm likely not cooking. Friday, I'm probably gonna make tacos. Sunday, I do want to make like a vegetable. Like I'm thinking about doing like a pot of greens or something like that. So I'm gonna say greens and baked chicken or grilled chicken. I don't know. Hopefully it's gonna be grilled. Okay, and then for the exercises, it's gonna have to be a 30-minute walk for this day too, because I'm trying to take it easy with the pneumonia. So I don't want to get myself too worked up, but I just want to be consistent with working out for my mental health, physical health. And these walks will probably end up being more than 30 minutes, but just for sake of consistency, that's what I'm writing. Top focus for the week, work. I have UGC content to send in. I have to, I want to stay on track with meal planning and my meals. I'll put exercise and I'm going to put immune support just because I feel like I need to work on, make sure I'm keeping up with my vitamins and supplements. All right. So we have that. I'm going to use pink up here. And we have that page done. I think it turned out nice. Let me know what y'all think. Yeah, erasable. So just to show y'all, this does erase. And then I'm just going to put it back. But it does erase. So I like it because sometimes I mess up. Like here even, you can see I kind of like went a little wide on some of these. And so I can just put the line back a little. Or even erase it and completely redo it if I want to. So I like that. But I've come to embrace the imperfections when it comes to these pages. So I'm not worried about it. And now that I did my weekly, I'm going to quickly add this back. Oh, and this was last week, y'all. Real quick. I think I showed you how that looked, but I was really impressed with how I planned last week. Okay. So now I'm going to do Monday, Tuesday. And we're going to use our imagination for what I would do for the rest of the week. Because I'm running a little low on time. So these are my weekly stickers. And then I have them for June as well. And I have my monthlies and some in the weeks as well. Like the weeks for the year. So shout out to Ruthful Planning. And Ruth was so sweet. Ruth gave me an extra code and gave me a code for my followers. I don't earn anything. It's just so y'all can have a discount. And so I'll put that in the description once I come and add the description to this video. And then Ruth also gave me my own little color palette because I was like, Ruth, I want something like pastel and cute. And so Ruth came up with this color palette and named it after me, Chloetry. So I thought that was so sweet of her, and I will be placing orders. I do appreciate that she does 2 months at a time because like I struggle with, you know, remembering to order on time, and then I'm waiting and don't want to plan without them and all that crazy planner girl stuff. So I appreciate that Ruth does 2 months at a time so that it gives me a little time with them. Okay, so I do have some really cutesy washi tape here. I got this washi tape from Paper K. And I just, when I saw the blues for the daily grind, I was like, wait a minute, I have some other cute blue stuff too that I'd like to use. So I'm going to use, is this blue or green, y'all? I guess it doesn't really matter. It's kind of green, but we're going to roll with it because it's like a spring theme. But I also have this one. It's just pretty springy too. We'll use both. We'll start with this one and then we'll get into the other blue. But anyway, when I try to stick with the theme, like I didn't do a blue theme for May, and I don't know why. Like I'm gonna be kicking myself all month that I didn't make my May page blue. But it's all good. So I have my washi tape. How stinking cute is that? And yes, I'm back planning. Don't judge me. It's okay. It's okay to back plan sometimes. And I'm going to use my erasable markers again for that. And, oh, I wanted to check and see if I had some cute little stickers. Oh, you know what? I'm lying. I'm not going to use erasable markers. I'm going to use my Coquette sticker book for that. But I'm trying to see if I have stickers that match this theme, I guess. That's not the theme. Getting close though. Here they are. This is the theme for this week. So I'm going to try to pull a few of these. So cute. And then I'm going to go ahead and grab my Coquette stuff. And I have both the Doodle sticker book and the system. So I'm going to start with the system and get into some of these blues because they're so pretty. Okay. So I'm gonna go with this. And I'm using tweezers because it just gets easier most of the time to pick them up with. All right, there we go. And I usually skip, so I do like every other to kind of make my sticker stretch a little bit. So I'm gonna do every other box. And I don't know, that's worked for me all this time. And keep in mind, I'm being very leisurely about this because I'm filming, but if I needed to do this faster, I could definitely fill out this spread a lot faster. But we're chatting, we're planning, we're having a good time. So that is why I'm kind of taking my time with it. Right, that's good enough. And then I'm gonna take my pink and I'm gonna fill that in down here a little bit, just to give myself a little bit of color and definition down here. And because yesterday already passed, oh, should I go at the top too? I think I'm gonna do blue up here to like contrast with the pink sticker. There we go. How cute is that? I think it turned out cute. Okay, get into these fun stickers over here because I know y'all like, what y'all gonna do with, what you gonna do with those? I just think they're so stinking adorbs. So I'm gonna do this one down here. And then I'm gonna do one of these guys over here. I think I'm gonna do this one. There. So cute. And then I have some little, you know, some of these too. And I'm gonna put these petals here just to kind of embellish a little. I think that's a cute little thing to do. I even have to use my tweezers here because they're so tiny, but they're so cute. And I'm just gonna do this spread, and you can, you know, imagine that I'm gonna rinse and repeat, so to speak, when it comes to these and keep it going. But just wanted to show you how that looked. Thought it was super cute. And then I'm gonna fill out real quick. So when I fill out my daily grind planner, I take out the guesswork by simply pulling out my monthly page, because I'm like, why make myself go through the effort of trying to remember what 10 things I like to work on every day? We just do a side by side. And so I usually just pull it right on out of my planner and do it that way. I'm gonna add my little, let me add my little washi tape. See, this is the problem. I'm always over decorating, y'all. I'm always getting super excited about the washi and the stickers and then prioritizing that. But this is what keeps me coming back to my planner. So, you know, it is what it is. Okay. So getting into the goals, I'm going to write the goals and I'm going to write what I did. Okay. So for work, There we go. And so for work, I usually just put my hours, or if there's something super important I need to remember, I put that. And then for meds and vitamins, I do AM, PM, and then I do I'm doing antibiotics, so I don't forget those. And I think I want to do like a little, y'all know, like a little checkbox. So I'm just gonna draw like a little checkbox there. So I have it. Content. What did I do yesterday for content? Oh, I posted TikTok. So. Oh, and then I uploaded a YouTube video. So we'll do that for that, there for that. And then I wrote it down. I'm gonna write down what scripture later on, y'all, because I don't have it right in front of me. Home. I tidied my kitchen. So I'm just gonna do kitchen. Meal plan. I knew what I was gonna eat. And I had to go to the store yesterday to get some stuff for today. Exercise was my 30-minute walk. I did not do it yesterday, y'all. I actually did walk around Walmart for 30 minutes, but I don't know if I want to count that. Reading, I did 1 chapter. Self-care, what did I do for self-care yesterday? I did, oh, you know what? I sat outside. I went outside to work, which to me is self-care just because I was like intentional about it. And then I had tea. So that was nice. And then screen-free time after 9:30 p.m. I also had some screen-free time in the afternoon too. Like for my lunch. I did screen-free time. So that was cool. Okay. So I have all those. And then to feel amazing, I will eat and take meds on time, which I did really well with yesterday. So I'm going to give myself a pat on the back. Top 3 movers were back to work, errand after work, and cleaning. And excited for I spent some time with my friend after work yesterday, so I'm gonna put time with friends. And don't forget, I don't think there was anything specific that I like really need to remember for yesterday, but I'll say video upload because I almost forgot that yesterday. We're doing back planning here, right? So I have my spread here, and I feel really good about it. I'm gonna put these pages back, and then I'm gonna plan for the rest of the week, and then I will upload a video, another video, showing like my completed plans, because I feel like I didn't finish all of them, but I'm gonna keep the ball rolling, and I'm excited that I set my monthly, because I was kind of like, I don't know, I was kind of overthinking this section. When will you see my EC haul? Nori, thanks for commenting. You will see my EC haul very soon. I want to film it today after work is my goal. And then as far as editing is concerned, maybe I can edit tomorrow. So let's say either Wednesday or Thursday for my EC haul. And then, bracelets of the day. So today's word is resilience. Resilience. And then I have be kind. And then I have Cloetry. And I love, y'all know I'm obsessed with my bracelets and my little words. They just, I don't know, they give me a little boost of positivity throughout my day. And I just like what they stand for. So I've been enjoying wearing my little words. So I've always, in my videos, I'm always showing y'all which words I have on. So you can check those out. I will have links to everything, bracelets, candle, coffee mug, all the things in the comments. And if I don't link something that you're curious about, you can let me know and I'll comment that and let you know. These stickers are from Wrong Wrong on this page. And then going into this week, these are from, where did I put my daily page, y'all? My weekly page. Hold on. I got some stuff out of whack here. There we go. I added to the wrong part. Okay. I was like, am I losing it? I was like, wait a minute. I did all that work. Did I mess something up? There we go. That's what happens when you can add and remove pages really easily. You sometimes get a little out of control. But anyway, these stickers are from Paper K. And then, of course, these are from Daily Grind Planner. So they're doing a restock of their home stuff tomorrow as well. So if you're watching this, the daily home items, so this in the bag, will be restocked tomorrow. So if Coquette is your vibe, I definitely would not wait and check that out. But I am very grateful that y'all planned and yapped with me. And I hope you tune in for the next video. See you soon.